Very good performance by Magical Delight, finally getting there for her very loyal owners. She's been a wonderful little mare, there's no doubt about that. She's had 46 starts, that was her 9th win, and prior to that 16 other placings, but she certainly probably maybe should have had an extra win or 2 or 3 next to her name, but she seems to find a way of getting beaten, and I don't think she gave you the most easiest steer the last 50 metres either, Chris.
She's a bit quirky, but you know, she's a great little sit sprinter, and when things go away like tonight, she can do it, you know, and showed how easy she can do it because she was like pricking her ears the last 100 metres, just looking for a way to dodge the winning post.
Yeah, well, she's got there, and Gary done a great job with her. I think he was just sort of saying to me that they've been trying to maybe get her in foal this season and see how she goes.
Yeah, well, she's had, you know, 5 seconds in a row, so she was due to break through, and she's done a good job, but it's only going to get harder now, and yeah, whatever they do will be the right thing.
The run he had tonight, the run he probably wants to have every time he goes around. He just loves being smothered up, loves that little dash up the straight. You drove the horse right out to the line and got the money. Well done, Rebecca.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's his goal. He's just got to be saved up for one run. I actually didn't think I won.
You weren't sure, but you certainly came really quick, and the leader got away from you coming up to the turn, but you didn't give up the chase.
No, I could see it was stopping quite quick, and he was coming quite fast, so it all worked out in the end.
Good win again.
Yeah, Rob, she's a filly that I've always had a bit of time for, and she's had a share of bad luck in races and was involved in a fall not so long ago and sort of lost her confidence a bit. But tonight's run, she felt as good as she has done for a while, and I think she's a filly going forward.
Yeah, she was very brave at Warragul. I mean, she was certainly there for the taking on that particular day, but she really kicked away when it counted.
Yeah, that's right. Tonight it's the most work I've asked her to do early, and she did it well, and she got up the straight really good and found the line good tonight.
Good effort winning at Warragul. That was a big win, Phil. Didn't see that one coming. It was a big effort.
Yeah, he's been in the stable since Warragul, and he's really picked up, and haven't done much with him, but it's running good today, so probably going to head him towards some of them weaker country cups now, so well, hopefully he can keep getting home like that, and he'll be hard to hold out in some of them.
Yeah, look, he's always showed pretty good abilities, competed against some nice horses and been pretty competitive in the more expensive claimers, and I suppose tonight that was a pretty hot field, and one thing about him, he's never really showed a lot of high speed to sprint. He's been more very dour, but he sprinted hard tonight.
Yeah, that's right. I got told he had lacked a bit of high speed, but he had a lot of feet issues when we got him, and got one of the best farriers, and he straightened them up, and just when you take them pain out of their feet, they just run, you know, so he got home really good.
We've got perfect conditions for racing here tonight, Mark, and what a great mile rate to have next to her name, a 151.9.
Yeah, no, it's a great mile rate to have next to her name. You know, she's been low flying this mare. Dean and the team, they've got her, you know, going as good as she can at this stage. But you know, she just keeps getting better with every run, which helps. Made it a little bit easier that we found the front tonight. But you know, she's been racing really good, been outside the leader. You know, she's got a little bit stronger with her racing. I'd just like to thank the connections of her, you know, for letting me keep the drive on this mare. You know, she's a lovely mare to drive, and to Dean and that, I'd just like to thank everyone.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job, Mark, and I know you've had a wonderful past season. New season starts now, and new challenges ahead, but certainly when you're driving calibre of horses of this quality, it must give you great confidence as a driver.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, it's really good, you know, knowing you can come here, and you know, you got really good chances driving horses like these.
Thank you. No, he went good. Once we were able to weather the storm early, I put him in a good position.
He's a lovely horse, and he's just got the job done. That was his 47th start, 13 wins, a victory tonight, taking his prize money just over the 100,000. So he's done a great job.
Yeah, he has, and he's just got those good manners that goes with it. So you can use him, and then he'll relax back on you, and that normally results in more wins down the track.
That was an MO, but he does give you the indication once he starts racing against, you know, I suppose stronger type horses, and he's driven for that type of dour finish. He won't be too far away.
Yeah, that's right. And every prep he's sort of come back, he's improved by a few wins. So, I can't see that being any different going forward.
No, from a stand, not a stand, there's no country cups from a stand anymore, is it? It's all mobile, but he's going to be a nice country cup horse.
Oh, look, I think so in the right race, yeah.
Very good win to John Caldo, Anton Galino with a bit of magic, and John driving in stellar form, and he's certainly got a great understanding of trotters and their feel of their gait. And this horse here's been going really well. John's got great gate speed as you were able to get her out of the gate and pretty much dictated and was held off the challenges, and that's all that counted.
Pretty much, Rob. Look, yeah, she's actually done a real good job this time in. She's been up a fair while, and I think Anton's nearly ready to put her out. And but as I said, she's actually improved a lot. Her manners haven't been that good, but she's actually driving really well. She settled quite good tonight.
No, she did well, and she seemed at her best in front.
Well, she just likes the free run, but like I would think, like if she may be good enough just to sit on the better trotters, and it might help her out, and she might get over the top of them as well.
She's been one of those mares that she's been very honest, Chris, and at different times she shows to have really good ability, and to win tonight as a super effort because she really had to cop quite a bit of pressure, and in all fairness she was there for the taking, and she was able to hold off the challenges, so well done.
Yeah, no, she did a really good job tonight. She's had 3 or 4 runs back now from a spell, and I think her first couple she may have been just a little bit fat, and the runs have really tightened her up, and she was probably vulnerable tonight after that. The middle 800 was pretty strong, and she just kept trucking away really good. Now for little things she does really well. Yeah,
she's not an overly big horse in stature, but I think you've driven plenty of small ones over the years, and they've all had pretty good motors, and this one's no different. And is she a mare now that you feel like she can continue through her grades, or is it going to get a bit tougher for her?
It'll probably get hard for her now. She's up to a 1, which gets harder again, but they might look at breeding her now. Not too sure what the plans are.
Last race of the night, Josh Aiken, I think he's becoming a last race specialist. I think we spoke to, was it last week we spoke to the last race? I think it was one of those nights.
Yeah, it was. Hung around a bit later tonight, but it makes it worth it when you can be the first past the post.
Good win. This horse is just literally flying for Matty Gath, and Michael Turano doing a fantastic job with him, and nice to see him put it all together this season, or this campaign in particular. He's just really blossomed as a horse, and he's got good speed and starting to get the manners to go with it, and there's no reason why more wins cannot be achieved with this horse.
Yeah, for sure. Credit to Matty. He's had him going really well this whole campaign, and just from watching the horse, he seems to have a real desire to find the line, and he's had some terrific runs coming from back in the field, and without much luck, and he got a bit more luck tonight, and they're still sprinting home in 28-1, so it was a really good effort from him tonight to sort of only have to sprint for a couple hundred metres and still get to the line really well.
Mickey is heading down to the line. Always be Mickey. He had